There are so many people out there who are studying openings instead of learning how to win the game. In other words, if you are studying the London or any opening variation, how much will that really reward you toward winning a game versus learning specific strategic methods, maneuvers, plays, or honing your endgame skills toward pocketing further points and thereby gaining rating points? The secret to chess is not moving, by the way. That is one of the little known secrets. Not moving, more thinking. See everything about your possible destination before you move.
I couldn't just play what I wanted to play in a position. I had to play what the position dictated. In other words, if a plan was organic to the position, it succeeded. But if I try to force my will, let's just say like the 4-move checkmate, then it cannot possibly succeed against logic. It's really all about your diet. You know, you are what you study. And if you study great players, you play great chess.
Coordination on a daily basis is always going to benefit you. The problem is that right now, I believe that Ron is the better player. And nothing's going to change that. The only person that can change that is right here. If you honestly put anyone on a pedestal, then you're already going to have an experience. You're going to have some difficult experiences against opponents. If you put anyone on a pedestal, then you might as well just hang it up because you're not going to be able to beat them. You have to take the bull by the horns, find their faults. They're human like anyone else. And that's all you have to do, is raise yourself up. I cannot recommend Chess Informant publications highly enough. Despite the nature of the modern era with computing and ChessBase, you can actually receive a digital copy along with your subscription to Chess Informant and receive the benefit of all worlds. And of course, if you invest in other Chess Informant products, such as the 1000 Best of the Best, you'll be able to pick apart the annotations of the 1960s and improve your chess in that manner.
Crossing my fingers that this is a pawn mate. No, I don't want it. I don't want it. I wanted the pawn mate, and it let me down.
Arsenal fan Richie said, "Those bishops are pretty respectable."
They are, aren't they? Where are you going now? And I get a full rock out of this mess because we set up
Nope,
this
not an opening mistake.
little trap. You have to start at the beginning. Basically, you're going for an AP class in chess when you study Kasparov or Magnus. And if you've not passed all of your primary school classes, your fundamentals, your absolute basics, which are Lasker, Capablanca, Morphy, Alekhine, then it becomes very difficult to jump into science at a higher level. If they're attacking your rooks, threaten a queen. If they're attacking your queen, threaten checkmate and pawn. And in all cases, you can counterattack with check as an in-between move. Counterattack, the number one tool, recommended by grandmasters. A certain comfort zone toward playing correctly, grabbing space, an equal amount of space, having equal chances to win, not letting yourself fall behind in any manner, way, shape, or form by gambiting a pawn unsoundly, like in the Stafford Gambit, but simply playing good chess. Let everyone.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, grasshoppers. Oh, Streamlabs camera is frozen again. That is so weird. All right, well, at least we noticed it first this time, as I will disable or retry. Toggle camera view. And we will do that one. And of course, it's enabled in another one. Off. Even when I turn it off, it's not off. Selected camera device already in use. Yeah, no kidding. So, we're going to go with this one. Seems to be good. And then there's this one. And then this one. And that's going to have to do for now. At least we can get the party started to a great extent. I was also trying to fix the chat box. If you didn't hear a message earlier, we gave it a quick run through. And good morning, Ron. I think Ron is here. I apologize. I'm going to go with the old-fashioned shout-out at the moment. I also was attempting to fix Ron's copyright walk-on, and then it ended up jettisoning his copyright walk-on. Good morning, Roken. How are you, bud? Ron has a 30 stream streak or something like that. Something ridiculous. Something absolutely ridiculous. 30 stream streak. Let me just take a look again and see if I can find it. It did not show up in my Streamlabs. It showed up elsewhere. I think it showed up in Blurb, which had the walk-ons. That's crazy, right? To have a 30 stream streak. I could see a 30-month sub, but a 30 stream streak. Insane. And here we are waiting for Lions ES32. Now, I'm afraid that ES32 has logged into the wrong one. So we're going to kick him out of the team. And that way we'll get faster pairings. When people show up for the team. My teams. Whoops. I need to kick him out of this particular team. Kick someone out of the team. There you go, boot. Now that he's out and paused. Good morning, Chess Diary. How are you, bud? Great to see you. Sound is a little loud. We had it up yesterday as I was competing in the Danya Memorial. I did very okay. Not great on rating, of course. But I only have three of these to go before I get into any form of trouble. No. Viking. Did this in a simul once. The poor young man exclaimed to the crowd, "Hey everyone, I'm taking Mr. MacArthur's queen." Hold on, we need something to drink here. A couple of the stronger kids ran over and go, "I don't think you're really getting this queen." In that particular instance. Good morning. Good morning. Where are you from, Chess Diary? I like the name Chess Diary. You should definitely check in on my socials. I think I chat most easily either through the Discord or through Instagram. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Let's just take a quick peek at yesterday's profile. We did the Dan Naroditsky Blitz, Birthday Blitz Arena, the Daniel Naroditsky Bullet, I believe that was the Bullet. We had the Mikhail Tal Rapid. I'm going to start putting those in the titles, the Blitz, Rapid, and Birthday, just to let everybody know where they are, because we do have 3 different teams. And I did okay. I started out somewhere in the 7,000s. There were 7,000 people who had entered, maybe 12,000? 12,200 people entered. And we finished 1,125, 1,100 and a quarter. 11 and a quarter past. It's quite amazing that all of my games fit. Thanks to Lead Chess Tools allowing me to expand this window. There used to be a point where you couldn't see past, let's just say, this one. So the first 14 games would not show, which is awkward. I have Iceland up there for my next foreign trip. Already 3 quarters booked. I'm looking for a good deal on one aspect of the flight now. Whether that be room or flight, I won't say. I was holding off on purchasing the flight actually until after our government went into the Potter. Good morning, Ron. Ron is officially here. I apologize, Ron. I screwed up on Blurp. I screwed up on the chat bot. I was trying to fix things yesterday, and the Saja Boys was not available when I tried to reallocate a walk-on. Apparently, the Saja Boys is violating copyright rules everywhere, so I was noticing it across many streams, and I also noticed that Ron had a 30-stream streak as I went back to try to replace the songs over the periods. If you can imagine, Kochi, India, how far are you from Goa? It's not like India is a very big place, right? It's like, a short drive from Delhi to Mumbai and to Calcutta. let's get back to business. So I'm going to make one more attempt at the chatbot here in just a moment. And I'm hoping to, let's do this source while I'm at it. Chat box. Oh, actually, I don't want that chat box. Do I want that chat box? I think I can take that chat box now. Let's try it. Let's try the standard chat box and see if the standard chat box. No, that one looks bad. Add a new source instead. And here we go. The clean theme. Old school. Ah, I really don't like this banner that they have around it. Got some sort of a box around this bloody thing. Show platform icons. Show turbo badges. Yeah, let's show its platform icons. So it looks like it's going to show kick now. Hide delay, chat delay. I don't know if I should have a chat delay. Moderator badges, top coin holder badges. Extra emotes, why not? Hide common chatbots. Hide commands starting with I. There we go. Now we're in business. Browser settings. Custom CSS. So now let's see if I can figure this out. Let's do 800 by 400 for this chat box. And it's terrible, right? Isn't this terrible? I have no idea what that thing is. The thing is the ugliest chat box ever. How about not boxed? Clean. And it still has a frame around it, right? But for some strange reason, text color, font size, background color, opacity, custom code, common fields, background opacity. Separator color. It should be none. Right? It should be no separator color. Font thickness, bold, message spacing, username color, disable message emotes. So yeah, how ugly is this? Can't even move it over any further. This is so ugly. This is where in the old Johnny Carson days they would say, how ugly is it? Let's do the browser settings again. The length is going to be 1000. It did not seem to change at all. This thingamajiggy, how ugly is it? All right, let's play our game first, and we will worry about it later. Yep, that's perfect, right? It shouldn't show that at all. We're going to play this like an old man. I accidentally played So c4 is not necessarily the move, right? c4 is far from the correct move. Let's see if we can get a little bit of something on him. Since baby, 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 oh, baby, arc. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. I am in trouble, trouble, trouble. Here it takes, there it takes. Maybe. Just maybe I can survive this. So here, there, and everywhere. I don't want to get into too much trouble here. Therefore, I'm going to do that. And we will see, baby. We will see who gets into trouble first, Ruby. Walking on eggshells. Walking on eggshells with Ron. All right, so I get to capture and there. Moment of truth. I don't have much time to work with. Not much to work with, folks. I do have to give up the bishop pair. And unfortunately, I do have to give up a pawn, I think. Do I have to give up a pawn or don't I? That is the question. Takes, takes. Takes, takes. And takes, takes. Moment of truth. Yeah, let's get rid of that one, just in case. I will give up a pawn. And now for something completely indifferent. Knight here, knight there, knight everywhere. Can I give it like that? We may need to resort to touchscreen mode. Just a little bit of touchscreen mode. That's not good. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Can I get there from here? No, huh? Really? You're gonna do that to me, Ron?
Four. Four.
Yes, yes.
2. 4. 5. 4. 4. 3.
No, what are you doing to me, Ron?
4. 3. 5. 4. 3. 2. 4. 3. 2. 1. 3. 2. 1. 3. 2. 1, 3, 2,
No, that was a very decent game. I hate that defense is black. I shouldn't use that word too seriously. Baba Pro 456. You are very beautiful indeed. I You beat me, did you? I'm sure you beat me. Anything can happen in a game. We have to play a match. That is the tricky part. You beat me. If you're into that kind of thing. All right, let's just get back to our chat box business here. I have to hide this puppy. Now, the font size, right? That's what I need to look at. Custom fields, font size, let's microscopic it. Close. Let's see how that looks with microscopic font. And then, how do I make it even better? I'm going to do this, that, because it doesn't seem to change the font size at all. We can change the opacity later. Oh, can't make the font size any smaller. Go away, Dixieland. This is my second attempt at this. Was this not an intended gambit? I guess it wasn't. You are playing well. I will study this a little further. This is not necessarily the best possible scenario. Do we play it this way, the standard way, or do we go for it? I think I'm just going to go for it. Crippling the pawn, since he's not stopping me. We will continue to feint at a more aggressive system. Are you taking it that way, are you? All right, fine. Fair enough. I definitely need to keep up with the Joneses a little bit here. I was going to move out of the way, but we will find out anyway. Baby, 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 oh. Can I go in that direction? I don't know. Should I? Or should I not? Here, there, and everywhere. Check there, and then there. Fine, we'll just take this pawn back and we'll see if his pawn is weaker than my pawn.
Pegasus SW.
I can't be down that many pawns.
Don't like the pawn on d3.
Yeah, tell me about it. I don't like the pawn on d3 either. But the good news is that I may be able to Rockstar Inspire. Let's batten down the hatches first. Mm, mm. Stuff happens. Stuff happens. Yes. Oh no, you're going to do that to me. I had to play that move. C'est la vie. I don't want to be down a pizza. I don't want to be down a rook anyway. Doesn't really matter, does it? Ah, yes. That was pretty tough. I have to figure out how to reduce the size of this. Like this chat box. Is this the... No, I can't make it go down. All right, let's try doing that. And then we can bring this down. And the chat box. How do I reduce the size of this chat, this particular box? And then if I do that, okay, then it pushes it down just enough. We're learning here, folks. Learn from my mistakes. Yeah, D4 was a little iffy. I agree. That was a little crazy. I am actually dead losing after that move. And then he makes a mistake with the other. Knight A3 was best, but it liked it. Let's see the difference. Knight A3, D3, B3. Yeah. In any event. Next. So bishop G5, as opposed to just moving. Maybe. So that's a good move. What move did it really like? It liked queen to B5. I don't think I would have found that in a million years. And A4, obviously, we have to stop our opponent from playing exactly. That was 3 of 3. Good move. All done. Congratulations, everyone. Ron, hey, beast mode. Somehow I finished in 3rd place anyway. Congratulations, a beautiful Baba Pro. Namaste. I like the fact that you have Wii Chess in your Twitch channel name. You are good, sir. Where is my record against You Are Beautif? 0-2, that's it? I think I've lost many more games to you than that. This seems like a different account. Because unless it's a part of a theme, 2,000 games, but I feel like we've played before. But many people have these very complimentary names like Yes, I Love You, or I Love Life, or Life is Beautiful, things like that. Needless to say, I appreciate everyone being here. We have very few to choose from, but we'll see what we get.
SWE said, have you tried drilling chess base? I don't understand how to make it work.
Drill in chess base. All right, I'll put it on today's Alexa turn on dojo. I will put it on today's to-do list to check out. Drill in chess base. Sounds like a great feature, doesn't it? I did manage to get to Chess the Musical, which was very cool.
Never back down, never what? Never back down, never what?
That's right. That's right, baby. Namaste, everyone. Great to have you here. Cheers and ciao. We will be back again tomorrow morning. We have Scholastic, Rapid, and Classical happening in a little bit. I'm going to fix the chat box on my own time. Have a great day. Namaste. Talk to you soon. Cheers and ciao.